For the Easter gnome making kit, the supplies you will need are scissors, a low temperature glue gun, Easter grass, this white fabric, polyfill, the tail, a set of ears, an egg on a stick, a ball that will become the nose, wooden picks, the hat, a bag of beans, a sock, and wooden foam that will become the teeth. So what we're going to do first is put the bag of beans into the sock all the way at the very bottom, and then you're going to tie a knot and then move the knot down to the top of the bean bag that is in the sock. Now we're going to make the teeth. So what we're going to do first is glue the nose onto the foam set of teeth that you have. And then taking those wooden picks, you're just going to push them into the foam ball and create the whiskers. You can cut and trim the whiskers to whatever length that you want them to be. Next, when putting the beard on, just kind of measure out how big you want the beard to be, and then take your hot glue gun and you can just glue that down. And then once you have it glued down, you are able to go in there with your scissors and kind of cut the beard to the shape and then the length that you want it to be. So once you get your beard glued and laid down there, you're just going to take the top of the sock and roll it down, creating like a little cuff on there. I'm going to take the glue gun and glue the back of it down to secure it just so it doesn't move on me, but you want to make sure that you have enough that the lip can still roll up. So taking the teeth that we glued down earlier, you can just kind of play with this and see where you want to lay it at on the gnome's beard, and then you can just go ahead and glue that down. Next, taking the hat, you're just going to put that on the top of the sock and then fold that lip of the sock over, and then you can just kind of play with the fabric, have whatever part of the fabric that you want facing outwards towards the front of the gnome, and you can just kind of play with it from there. Once you get the hat how you want it, next you're going to take your polyfill and fill the hat up, and when your polyfill's in there, you can fluff it out and get the hat to look exactly how you want it to. And then taking the egg on the stick, you're just going to put that in the top of the hat, and you can cut or trim the stick down to whatever size that you want it to. Next, taking your Easter grass, you're going to use the top of the hat and just kind of tie the grass around the stick that the egg is on, and then you can curl the grass kind of how you would curl ribbon, and then you can just play with the grass and get it to look exactly how you want it to. Next is going to be the bunny ears, and first you're just going to kind of play with them and see exactly where you want to place them, and then once you get to a spot where you want to place them, just take your glue gun, and we glued the bottom of the bunny ears down to the base of the hat, and then we also glued a strip down the back of the bunny ears just so they would stay up against the hat. Once you have the ears glued down, you can take that lip and kind of play with it to kind of cover the ears up or cover up anything that you want to be covered up at the bottom. Next, taking the hot glue gun, you're just going to glue the tail onto the back of the bottom of the sock, and you can play with this and figure out exactly where you want the bunny tail to go. And then once you get the tail exactly how you want it, you'll have your finished product.